Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Now that my two obligatory informative videos are done for the day, it's time to talk about current events in the online fitness world. So let me put on my +5 out of weaponsmithing, work on skilling my crafting a little bit, and you know what, I'm going to talk about a current event involving me, and actually we're just going to make this a positive story. We're going to make this about recovery. And you know, the thing is there still negative stuff going on in the community? Yeah, there is. Do I feel like talking about it today? No. Is Cali Muscle still an ignorant gangbanger with a violent past who still brags about his past and tries to give people really, really bad diet advice? Yeah. Mark Loblighter still shilling supplements that probably don't do anything? Yeah. Is Trap On Destiny still doing unconventional training purely so that he can lift heavier weights and he'd be able to do on any conventional lift so that he can look stronger than he is to sell books? Yeah. Is Mike Rashid still involved with WFN? Is he still following nonsense diet methods now all of a sudden? Is he still probably using Tren? Yeah. Yeah, that's all still happening. But you know what? Today we're going to talk about recovery. We're going to talk about stress relief because, you know, I had an interesting day and I'm just feeling good. You know, I just got back from doing it. I'm just not in the mood to talk about negative stuff. I mean, all that stuff's still happening. We all still know about it. Hell, Michael Hearn is still the biggest fake natty selling $700 duck eggs. But, you know, I was having one of those days where, you know, I'm down 20 pounds right now. I've been cutting. I'll get into later the methods I'm using. Once I get down to, say, 220, when I get down from 250 to 220 instead of 230, I might discuss what I'm actually doing further. You know, because people always say things like, well, you know, you're not going to stick it out. So let's go ahead and stick it out and get to 30 pounds. Then we'll go into the details of what I'm doing. But needless to say, I am obviously dramatically changed something in my energy in, energy out equation. You know what? My workouts are starting to get a little bit tough. When I'm down 20 pounds, you know what? I'm still grinding out decent weights. I'm still holding on to the workloads I've been using. But it's getting tough. It's getting tough. My recovery is starting to suffer just a little bit. I'm not able to go hard every single workout. I would say I only have about 2 hard workouts every week, and the other 1 or 2 or 3 I slip in. They're just kind of maintenance stuff, just some overhead pressing. Things like that, just some minor stuff just to come in, extra chin-ups on my days off from training. Training is starting to get a little harder now that the scale's going down, particularly overhead pressing. My recovery is suffering a little bit. In fact, we filmed a workout today. I'll put up footage for you guys tomorrow. I failed. I failed in the middle of a set. My last exercise, I got to my standing dumbbell presses. I got to around rep 4 or 5, and it just stuck. The dumbbells just stuck. Now, this is a weight I can normally do 6 rep sets with. It just stuck. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm exhausted. All my overhead pressing felt really heavy today. Even my barbell overhead pressing, it felt heavy. All right, 185 pounds for work sets for reps. It felt heavy on the first set. You know, today was actually, according to all of my estimates, should have been a decent workout day. All right, I didn't train the day before. Had plenty of food before bed last night. Had a good meal before I came in, you know, but noticing my recovery getting run down a little bit. So you know what, Brittany, we stopped by afterwards. She's like, I need to get my fingernails done. Okay, so we stopped by this nail shop and spa, and then she's like, you know, why don't we get you, let's both get pedicures and a massage. And I got photos I'm going to put up through here. So yeah, I got a pedicure and a massage. And actually they did like the full foot massage. Like when they did the pedicure, you know, they soak you in hot water and all that. And I sat in a chair that had a back massager. Now after I just did deadlifting and overhead pressing, I can honestly say that back massager felt pretty good. It's like, oh man, this is good. Feet soaking in some hot water, toenails being worked on, making my ugly ass feet look slightly less ugly. They didn't come out looking beautiful. I didn't get toenail polish or anything, just for those curious. Didn't do toenail polish. Although some of you might like to have seen that, but I didn't do that. They came out looking less ugly. Still ugly. But you know, got a whole foot massage, got a head massage, a full neck massage, by someone who actually knows what they're doing. And you know what? I felt pretty good after that. In fact, I almost passed out in the middle of it. In fact, I feel like I'm going to sleep really, really good tonight. Really good tonight. Probably be a good night's sleep. It's just that stress relief from that stuff. And just getting some of those muscles worked and everything in a relaxing environment post-workout, when I just had a workout that was just kind of pushing the edge of my recovery. And you know what? It kind of brings up the point that people need to think about more often. Active recovery, soft tissue work, relaxation. You know what? And I've always told people meditating and things like that can benefit recovery, learning to keep it calm, stress relief. But you know what? That was actually pretty good stress relief. I'm going to be honest. I had real good stress relief from that. You know, I've never had a pedicure before. They didn't do a manicure though. They didn't touch my hands. You know, with a back massager going, and then had my feet massaged, my calf massaged, my traps, my neck, my head. I felt real good. You know what, after that, just to make sure I didn't have any micronutrient deficiencies, we went by Jason's Deli, hit up the salad buffet. I made myself 2 enormous salads with a wide variety of vegetables in them, just to make sure I'm not getting any nutrient deficiencies. Because you know what, guys, when you're losing body fat, when you're losing weight, it's very easy to get different deficiencies in your diet. It's very easy to exceed your maximum recoverable fatigue management, stress management, even things like massages or active recovery work of all sorts start to become real useful. Managing your stress in general becomes real useful. Make it an extra trip to a salad buffet just to make sure that you don't have any deficiencies going on in your diet, just so you're getting a wider variety of nutrient intake. You know what? That stuff's all a real good idea. And that's what I did today. That's what I did. That's my current events in the online fitness community. I went and lifted weights, had a hard session where I'm down 20 pounds right now. Still lifting appreciable weight, but definitely started running out of stamina on my overhead pressing, you know. Starting to feel run down, starting to feel a little tired. And that's what happens when you lose body fat or body weight, either one, really. That's what happens. Start to get fatigued easier, so I did that. And got a pedicure, got a massage, listened to just some relaxing Asian music while I did it. Then I ate a bunch of salad. That's my current events today. You know what? That's probably a better story than any of the other nonsense and stupid shit that goes on in this community. Because it really is, guys. This community is full of so much bullshit and nonsense and stupid shit and brain dead morons who really probably need another hole in their head. Would do them some good. Giving out really bad, dangerous, terrible advice. Alright, there's a whole lot of that in this community. You know what? Today, I didn't research any of it. I didn't look at any of it. I went and got a massage and got my feet cleaned up a little bit. Made my toenails look a little better. That's what I did instead of looking at all of their stupid, ignorant, good-for-nothing bullshit. And you know what? It felt good to just ignore that stupid shit for one day. Felt good just to ignore that stupidity for one day, because the sheer ignorance that I see when I look through other YouTube channels talking about fitness, it blows my mind. Today, we escaped from it, had a little stress relief, had a little active recovery after training, and ate some salad. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.